Okay, welcome to the International Arena here at Skien. I'll just hand you down in a second for the cup final here between Jonas Hager and Benny Sjogren. I'll hand you down to ringside and Simon Pridham.
Thank you, Craig. Good evening, everyone, and a very warm welcome to the final of the 2019 Power Porsgrunn Norwegian Open final. We are live from the International Handball Arena here in Skien in Norway. Let's meet your finalists. Please welcome, first up, making his second singles ranking final appearance of the season, the 2019 World Cup and UK Open silver medalist from Sweden, Jonas Hager. And joining Jonas in the final, he is the defending champion and looking for back-to-back. Please welcome from Sweden, Benny Sjogren. Your marker for this match will be James Trott, and I'll hand you back to Craig up in the commentary position. Best of luck, guys.
Thank you very much, Simon. So we're in for a really good final here between two great players. Benny going for back-to-back Norwegian Open titles, and Jonas Hager looking for his first SMPT singles title. Should be an interesting matchup. Don't forget you can comment on the video on our stream and we'll try and get any questions that you've got answered for you. Final is still 12 ends. And the players are just going to have their trial ends, and while we do that we'll bring up the stats for both of the players. We'll start with Jonas Hager. As you can see there, Jonas ranking of 24, order of merit 26. Fairly decent ring percentage, and has been runner-up in the UK Open singles this season. Contrast to that, Benny Sjogren. And as you can see, Benny's ranking of 68. Fairly new to the tour, only been playing a couple of seasons, as you can see there by the amount of matches that he's played, but he is the defending champion here, beating James Trott in last year's final. I'm delighted to be joined in the commentary position by Simon Pridham. Hi, Simon.
Hi, Craig. Wow. 2 seasons in a row for Benny. So, and of course, as you said, Jonas playing in the UK Open final just back in August, so we should be in for a great game here. And of course, 2 club mates playing each other.
Yeah, absolutely. These players will certainly know each other's game. Slightly different tactics, I think, will be on show here. Jonas very aggressive, as you see from the previous match that we had on here earlier today, and Benny more controlled with his weighted shots, that's for sure.
Yeah, definitely. And we can't not mention James Trott marking. Of course, made an appearance in the final last year. Again this year, but only as marker.
Yeah.
You'll thank me for saying that.
So again, the players just having their practice ends here. Now hopefully hit the ground running when we get into the match. So here we go, getting ready for the first end here. It's Jonas to go first. Jonas playing with the Taylor Vector bowls. Quite a striking colour he's playing with there.
Yeah, so a 3/4 length jack for Jonas, just dropping a bit short with his first bowl. Players will be feeling a bit of nerves, I'm sure.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a big final for both of these players. Benny coming through a very tough semi-final against Pauline Beattie. Many people's sort of pick to win this weekend.
Yeah, it was another great match, and Benny managing to win the last couple of ends and held on to win. Jonas, far more easier semi-final win against another clubmate, Kristen Norden.
Yeah, again, really good to see the players from Scandinavia get into the latter stages and an all-Swedish final here. I think that shows over the last few years dedication that these players, and we've mentioned it earlier, they don't call the sort of practice that they have, they call it training.
Yeah, they've done so well recently. It's great to see, actually.
Don't forget, if you have got a question, please let us know. Interesting question, David. I think you have to stick to watch the bowls here. So, Benny coming to have a look at this end. Very tight, actually, on the overhead there.
Yeah, maybe just... Well, it's tough to call, isn't it? Maybe Jonas is just at the back.
Playing the big draw on the backhand here. It will come all the way back here. Looks on the tighter road, but he has got his own bowl to move. A bit tight.
Yeah, just pushing up Jonas's short bowl, but a bit of a disappointment. I'm sure he'll feel that. He had his 2 bowls as a good target there. Well, Jonas playing a bit of weight, as we're fairly used to with him.
I think he thinks he's one down there, I think, judging by that, unless he was looking for Benny's 2 bowls, but... that's a better road for Benny's bowl, I think.
Yeah, chance if he can run a bit quicker here, he'll get right round his own.
Oh,
Unlucky, just fell away.
good effort.
So, end of the first end, yeah. Jonas taking the one out, so he obviously did feel he was one down with that previous shot. Yeah, Benny happy with that.
Yeah.
So Jonas takes 1 on the first end. So don't forget, guys, if you're following us on Facebook Live, please share this video as much as you can. That would be great. And of course, anyone who does share it will be put into a draw to win an SMPT Raptor shirt, which we'll be drawing next weekend, and we'll tell you who the winner is next Sunday. So, nice chance to win a shirt, just for sharing.
It was Benny who took the first end actually there, Simon, so 1...
Sorry.
It's
Yes.
okay. Well,
It's been a long day.
it has been a long day. Yeah, energy levels are a bit low up in the gods here in the International Handball Arena.
Jonas, yeah, as expected, attacking that. Got a toucher, but the bowl fell off the side of the mat, so no bowls in play now.
Yeah, I don't think that will faze Benny. I think Benny will just keep sticking to what he's been doing well so far this weekend. As we see, Jonas just pulling up short this way. He's a little bit uphill, so we'll catch a few players out. Again, Benny just sticking to the draw on the forehand, nice and wide. That'll come all the way back from there. Yep.
Yeah, still a bit of room for Jonas. If he gets the weight right here, plays it perfectly, it'll be a good chance of getting in. Mind you, it's just sticking out a fraction. If it falls, it'll have a chance.
Yeah, that's the thing with Jonas's bowls. They tend to stay up because of the tighter running bowls.
Benny just asking James who he thinks he's holding, so James sits on the fence and says it's a measure.
That looked to be arriving here. It's in the area.
Oh, yeah, very good bowl.
Good.
Well bowled, Benny.
Well, are we going to see another final? Benny racing into a bit of a lead.
Yeah, of course, this time last year he did exactly that against James Trott. James forcing his way back in, not quite enough in the end, but Jonas could be promotion. Yeah, oh well. Looked like he was going to put that bowl up for 3, but they managed to get in close, so looks like a double score for Benny here. It is, so it's 2 ends played, and Benny takes a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, again, Jonas going for the aggressive shot of his first bowl. Benny just sticking to the draw.
Just for those of you who can see in your picture now at the background, 2 other matches in progress. Final of the Shield and final of the Plate. And the Shield final between Stephen Gale and Carl Hudson. As you can see there, Stephen 3-0 up after the first end. And it's Jack Pye against Victor Anderson in the Plate final. And that's currently 3-1 to Jack after 3 ends.
It's been a really good event this weekend. I think we've seen some really good bowls in all 3 of the knockouts. Obviously we're concentrating here on the cup knockout, but some really good players involved in the other finals. Good to see Victor Anderson back again.
Yeah, of course, former silver medalist on the tour. So Benny with a nice front toucher with his second bowl there. Jonas playing a narrower line. I'm not sure his bowls will hold up enough here. Just under.
Even his bowls will struggle to hold on that line. Benny wants to get one behind here. Oh, he's on quite a tight road here. Doesn't want to touch his own.
Yeah, he's willing the bowl over, knowing it's a bit narrow. Yes.
Bit of a result there, actually. He's moved it off, so Jonas has got to play a bit more to this.
Yeah, he's played same line, bit more weight, which has done the job.
Yeah, good bolt. Again, Jonas no stranger to big finals. He's played in the UK Open final already this year, and the World Cup final, of course.
Benny just pulling up short. A bit disappointed with that last bowl of the end for him. Jonas now sticking with the same hand on a better line. Out on the wide side. This looks pretty good.
Yeah, good bowl.
It is, so it's 2 shots to Jonas. And his final campaign is off and running.
Yeah, he'll be happy now. He's gone on the scoreboard early on. Only 1 behind. We'll see this last bowl coming in.
Yeah, good weight. Just had the front bowl to beat really, and did enough to do the job. Question from Bill Holmes asking what bowls Benny is using. He's using a Taylor International, and Jonas, of course, with a Taylor Vector. So 2 very different bowls. So it'll make it for an interesting match-up. Good start from Jonas. Jonas had a great tussle with Mark Beattie in the UK Open final back in August, so it'll be interesting to see how he approaches this game.
Yeah, really good final. Jonas just let Mark get too far in front in that match, actually, and Mark very experienced and just held on for the win there.
So Jonas just drawing down on the backhand now, looking to run down onto Benny's first bowl. Oh, just wanted a bit more pace. Another foot would have done nice.
It's in the count, so a bit of pressure on Benny.
Yeah, he's got a bit of a split, and he's playing the weight to do that. Looks fairly close onto the shot bowl, which it is.
Good bowl. That's the shot I think Benny's one of the best at. He just plays that over the pace shot very well. He's always in the area, and he plays it with the perfect weight.
Yeah, of course, we've seen him on the show mat already today, and it was a similar story there, actually. And as you say, it is one of his strengths, that shot.
Big shot coming now for Jonas.
Yeah, playing the step-out running bowl. That's going to hold out, I think. Yeah. Slap on the thigh.
Yeah, started that wide, never going to come back.
So Benny looking to consolidate his position with this bowl now. He'll look for a draw round behind his two woods. Sit behind the jack if he can.
Again, just seen Benny's delivery there. Very good delivery. Static stance.
Yeah, very good bowl. Still room for Jonas. Well, he's going to strike again, Craig.
No, I'm never shocked.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about that.
No.
I know it's his way, but you got to look to play the percentages really.
Yeah, it's always on a forehand draw. Problem is when he played the weight with the third bowl and not getting a result, he put so much pressure on the last bowl there. So as you say, maybe the third bowl was the one really where he should have been drawing.
Yeah, absolutely. So Benny now looking to take a big step here, but to make a full house. Is this reaching? He's willing it in. Well, maybe. It's just whether it's past Jonas's green bowl you can see there on the screen. There's the overhead.
I think it is.
Yeah, it is. So bowls are kicked in. So a big score of 4 for Benny on this fourth end. And that takes him out to a 7-2 lead. You can see Benny's third bowl coming in now. He's just wanting to get around behind the jack. He does exactly that. Left a bit of room, I felt, for Jonas there, but he decided to strike.
It's important now that Jonas puts that behind him and just gets his head down here. Yeah, you can see he's probably thinking about that last end. Just get that out of your mind.
So Jonas just through by a couple of feet, but always better to be behind, Craig.
Certainly, again, when you're playing someone who's very aggressive, as Jonas is, I think Jonas just needs to take his time a little bit more here, think about it a bit more.
He always has been a very rapid player, Jonas. But yeah, in such an important match, it's worth taking a little bit of time to make sure your shot's as good as it can be.
I think what we're seeing fairly positive here.
Yeah, just playing a couple of feet overweight. Yeah, just held out a fraction, but good second bowl.
He's got just calm it down a bit. It wasn't far off there. He's only got to make a slight adjustment. See, Benny's trying to get behind this himself here. Drop onto Jonas's last bowl. He's close.
Yes, looks good to me. Yeah, very good. Jonas wasting no time. Again, just playing that similar pace to his last. This looks pretty good. Yes, what a great result for Jonas.
Good appreciation from the crowd as well. Obviously, they want this to be a competitive final.
Yeah, a bit of pressure on that bowl, and he played it very well. So, how can Benny respond here? Let's see what he does.
Again, he's just playing that just over the pace shot here, trying to drop in, push Jonas's away, close.
Oh, just a fraction too wide.
No, it's not an easy chance here for Jonas, but just to drop in for 2 here.
Yeah, pace doesn't look bad. Will it come back enough? No, just holding out. So it'll be a single shot to Jonas on this fifth end, and that takes him to 3 shots. So Benny obviously leading 7-3.
Yeah, just seeing as you said from Katie still. Yeah, absolutely, Katie. Jonas, really nice. Nice young lad. He started on the tour back in 2012.
Very fresh-faced.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all remember that well. So into the 6th end now, and Jonas has changed the tactics around now. Long jack, went for the jack with the first bowl. Did get a touch on it, so his bowl stays live in the ditch, as you can see there. But a good response from Benny, just covering that striking shot. So Jonas now back to the draw. Yeah, he's adjusted his weight well there.
Again, just seeing the grips of both of the players as well. Both got the sort of the crescent grip on their bowls as well. It's unusual, that grip. It's more of an older style grip, actually.
Yeah, certainly for tailor bowls, most people now have Pro or Premier. But yeah, both these bowls, as you say, the crescent grip.
Yep, likes that one.
Yeah, it's a good 2 shots to Jonas. So.
Again, good view there of Benny's delivery. Again, consistency. Doing the same thing every time. He's close here.
Yeah, well bowled. 2 down, but it's another good pressure bowl. Now Jonas got to feel he's got to at least try and take this chance, Craig, now.
Yeah, he's playing positive to this. Wants the jack.
It's going to hold, isn't it? Yeah, again, those vectors just holding that line. You know, he's a couple of feet heavy, and that's what did the damage. So Benny now back to the draw, gives himself a bit of room, pushes the bowl out, looking for a count of 2.
Bit short, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it's a cracking line, but yeah, just tentative bowl. So I say his shot bowl did fall down, but still shot. It is going to be just 1. Jonas just waiting for Benny to come and have a look. Yep, all good. So it's a single shot to Benny, and at the halfway stage, Benny leads 8 shots to 3.
Yeah, it's difficult here. I just think Jonas needs to go back to doing the simple things.
Yeah, I mean, he tried to change it up in that end by putting the long jack down and trying to run it. He did have some good close drawing bowls, and you know, Benny just played the one bowl that was good. So start of the 7th end, and we've got a quarter short jack. And Benny just threw long. Neither player really nailing a perfect first bowl yet.
No, and again, just the fact that this is a bit quicker coming this way, and the players obviously don't want to be short, so they always tend to make sure they're through. A little bit of adrenaline running through as well. Looks better here.
Yeah, weight's certainly better. Will it finish right in behind? Should drop down, and it does.
And that's the difference with those bowls as well. The internationals, they will drop and fall over, as you see there from Benny's, whereas Jonas's will tend to just stay up, even on this hand. Just not going Jonas's way at the moment. Benny switching to the forehand. Nice wide draw. Weight looks good. Well, it's in the count and it's hidden away. Well, big shot from Jonas here. Wants the jack clean.
Oh, well, he's killed the bowl.
He has got a result out of that.
Yeah. He was clean through with that if he'd missed that bowl.
Bit of frustration, I think, in that bowl there.
Yeah, most certainly. So Benny's final bowl of this 7th end now. Still plenty of room to draw. Yeah, he's pushing it on that nice wide line. It does draw back lovely from out there.
Looks good.
Yeah, just wants to keep running a bit. Yeah, it's good. So 18 inches short. Jonas stepping out, so playing super aggressive.
Oh, his own bowl onto the shot bowl.
So again, playing the aggressive bowl. Didn't pay off for Jonas in this occasion. Benny takes a single. And it's a 6-shot lead. And Jonas really will need to start to do something now.
Just a quick update on the other matches in play. So in the plate final, Jack Pye is 8-3 up against Victor Anderson. And just wanted to see the Carl Hudson. Looks like Carl Hudson is 9-4 up against Stephen Gale. definitely getting to that point now where Jonas has got to start getting back into this. Needs to win this end, really. Good start from Benny. Jonas is going for the jack, I think, for out to the line. Yeah. Very good.
That's a great result.
Yeah, that's... Probably be thinking, why didn't that happen a couple of ends ago?
So Jonas drawing down now, trying to look to get a close second bowl, but he's struggling with that one a bit. Just a bit short.
No, could be an opportunity here for Jonas to pick up a count.
It's just pretty good. Just only got the bowls to beat, so it doesn't have to be too close to the line at this point.
Well, a bit better here, but it's still not... No, it's still not good enough. Still 2.
Jonas switching hands now, so the bowl's obviously tending to hold out on this side, so should suit Jonas's bowls. It's going to be too heavy, will it stop? Might draw.
I think it got a little glide as well, so not quite enough to slow it down. Looked a bit quick halfway up, but did get a little glide.
Yeah, just a touch unfortunate there for Jonas. So now Benny's final bowl.
Oh, big bowl this really. Puts the pressure on if he beats
Pretty
this
close
bowl.
this is. Will it drop back? It's going to be still dead, I think. Yeah, still breaking the line, so James removes it from play, and it's 2 now. Got to make a 3 here.
Looks good if he beats the front. Yeah, looks
Yeah,
good.
should be good.
Yeah,
Yes, and it is. So the aggression this time paying off for him.
yeah, and I wonder if we'll see that now. First bowl, will he go for the jack?
So it's a big score of 3 for Jonas, and reduces the deficit to 3. So you can see here, just wants to come up, beat the top grey bowl, which he does fairly easily. And a big count of 3.
No. Yeah, it's gone long with the jack. I think we know what's going to happen now. Foot to the line. Yeah, we're going for this. That looked online.
Oh, it's just missed it. So Benny sticking to the draw.
Yeah, good bowl on the long jack, that just behind.
Yeah, that's gonna, well, I say maybe deter him, but it's not. It's just enough across to allow Jonas to switch hands.
I think Jonas has made his mind up now. He's just going to play at this. Got to change something. It's not working what was happening before, so change the game up.
Yeah, his only slight danger, I suppose, is losing too many bowls, but he seems to be getting the results at the moment.
He's never normally far away, so...
Benny following suit now.
Gets this in clean. Oh, he
Well,
has.
he has. He's done it.
I don't think there can be... Well, can someone draw... Can Benny draw second? Maybe. So this end will still continue. Jonas just asking the question of our marker there, James. If you draw the line, will it be second? That's more for Benny's benefit, to be honest.
Yeah, looks like it might be close on a measure. I'm not sure it would be enough, but this isn't a bad effort either, this. Yeah, lucky, just half a bowl too much. So, of course, 3 ends to play after this, and if Benny gets the 1 here, it's a tough ask for Jonas, but there you are, so cracking effort. So Benny favourite, you would say, just at this point?
Yeah, definitely. I think I've got the 1 in the bag here. Going into the... What would be the 10th end. Yeah.
So there you go, yeah, it's 1 shot to Benny on this 9th end.
And that takes him to a 10-6 lead, so 4 up, 3 to play. Still chance for Jonas though.
I don't think we'll see a different approach. I think Benny will obviously look to have a shorter length jack here, trying to make it harder for. So we'll see this last, or the bowl coming in that won the end from Benny. Oh, he actually got it off of Jonas's bowl as well. Which, I guess playing at the weight he had, he was always in with a chance there. Well, Jonas back to the draw, I think.
Yeah, certainly looks like it.
On this length as well. Good hit. Yeah, that's very good. Which is definitely needs this end, Jonas, I think, to stay in the game.
Well, a chance here to lay 2. This looks pretty good again.
Very good. He
Yes.
doesn't like it.
I don't think that's too bad. It's, 2 good bowls in the head.
I think it's the fact that it's fallen backwards and it's give a bit of a shelf for Benny to drop onto.
Yeah, absolutely. So can he do exactly that?
He's on a nice road.
Yeah, just once
Oh,
again.
he's good
Side.
here.
Very good, very good. You hear the applause from the crowd there, appreciating that shot. So Jonas now looking to move things about. Oh, well, it's not a bad result. I know he's still down, but 2 good back positional bowls now.
Yeah, again, you can't argue with the bowls that Benny's playing, and he's playing some top quality stuff here. Putting the pressure on Jonas, and Jonas having to try and play the big bowl. He's got the good position behind, so there is still a chance here if Benny doesn't quite get behind.
Well, if he...
Well,
yeah.
actually, that's quite good.
Yeah, he's pushed it enough there and jammed on his other bowl, so it means it's pretty well sheltered there now.
I don't think all 3 go either. I think the middle bowl will stay.
Yeah, I mean, even perhaps playing down on his backhand, so he may be able to clip the jack, but I don't know whether it will get it or not.
I think it's going to have to be the middle bowl that moves the jack back to the bowl in the bottom of your picture.
Big bowl in the context of the match now. Well, takes a couple out, so will be 1 to Benny.
Well, we're now in a situation where Jonas needs to score.
Yep, my 10 ends in, so 2 to play, and as Craig says, Benny now in a position, wins this next end, and that is the championship.
Be some achievement. I don't know if we ever had a player.
I was just going to say, I'm sure we've had 1 defender title. Certainly we had a player winning 2 in a row.
Yeah, there are 2 players that have done that, of course. Steve
Yeah.
Williams more recently. Benny will join the list of multiple champions as well. It's a very small list.
Yeah.
Jonas will be trying to stop that from happening. Needs to win this end.
Yeah, wisely sticking to the draw, so not to lose bowls. This looks pretty good. Yeah. So for Benny, match bowl for bowl here. That's surely got to be his plan.
Yeah, nothing too drastic here. Just keep doing what he's been doing. Drawing very well.
Now Jonas just wants to get under that bowl. Oh, just gripping again. Well, it has dropped.
It's always frustrating when I see Jonas's bowls just holding off. I always like to play with a bowl that's got a bit of bias in.
Yeah. Jonas on a narrower line, but I think he's going to get a result, and he has.
Jonas has got to follow that, make sure he's up.
He wants the jack here rather than the bowl. Well, yep, just moved it. He's caught it too thick, really. He's pushed it too far, so it's quite open now.
Important bowl for Benny here, though. He doesn't want to. Well, he needs to get another one in there because we know what Jonas will be playing here.
Yeah, even though that's a toucher of Benny's, from the angle you can see there, the bowl, if Jonas catches his own front bowl, will send Benny's off the side of the mat. So, as you say, an important bowl now for Benny. Must draw one close.
And again, you say this is an easy shot, but in the context of the championship here.
And also this hand does tend to swing back a bit more, so he's got to be out on the edge of the carpet, even if he gets a ride off the front bowls. I'm not sure he's here, though. No, he's not. Wow.
This is a massive chance now for Jonas.
Yeah, I mean, he has nudged the bowl down, so it has changed it slightly. Yeah, he's looking at that plant shot there, you can see, with his foot. Slightly wider than it was before, with the bowl obviously falling down. Now, of course, if he misses this, Benny is your champion.
Yeah, he's got to play it with a fair bit of weight here, so anything could happen.
Well, that's a touch-up, so I think Jonas is on with the front ones.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, there you go. We can see from the overhead, probably even two. So he's kept his chances alive.
It's unfortunate one of his bowls went as well, and the bowl he played, so... Well, he's done what he needed to do there.
So he's a count of two for Jonas, and he's back to within three as we head into the final end.
There's still some drama left in this match. I've got a funny feeling.
Now he surely is not going to go for this. No, just a draw.
Needs to be here with this one. He is. Very good. Bit of chalk.
Oh, it's a great start. Pressure now on Benny to just keep the bowls close. Do what's necessary. Yeah, it's looking good here.
Yeah, good response.
Good. And it's fallen down. Well, Jonas is quick down. Again, he's got to be up here. Certainly looks like he is. Yeah, that's pretty good there.
Gives him a chance.
The slight thing you have to worry about is whether he's got to try and chop Benny's bowl clean out the head. Obviously the pace to do that means he probably won't keep his own bowl. Now if Benny's bowl sits in between Jonas's here, he's on to a winner. Just had out a fraction, but it's in a good spot.
Slight chance here for Jonas, just arriving down on the forehand. It's just where his foot is there. Clips the front bowl away, and he could run onto the back bowl of Benny, so he's got to play this with a controlled weight.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see the weight he does play. I agree with you, that's a shot to play. It is controlled, maybe a bit heavier than he wanted to be. Well,
that's not all bad.
No,
although Benny could go for the jack himself, but
3 seconds, and if Benny, if Benny's not close here, that would be immense pressure on his last bowl, especially if Jonas gets the result with his last bowl of the end.
Just a little bit too much weight for me on that one from Jonas, to be honest. I would have played it with a bit less weight.
Yeah, agreed. So Benny drawing across. This looks to be pretty good. If it's away from the other bowl. Wow, I still think there might be a bit of an angle there.
Yeah, he could get both bowls. It would leave a lot of room though. Although the pressure would be on if he gets this.
Looking at the overhead now, I'm not so sure he'd be able to get them both out. But again, maybe he could play a couple of feet, drag the jack back, even if it takes it to the top of the foot mat, as we would call it. He could count 2 or 3. Obviously, he needs 3 to take it into a tie break.
To be honest, I think you just play big on the forehand. If you take the jack in the ditch, you've got a good chance of picking up the 3. If it goes off the side, you replay the end. So whatever happens here, I think it'll be very positive.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if he's thinking about Benny's bowl. You can see in the top corner of your screen there. So let's see what he's looking to play. So, yes, big weight from Jonas. Well, chips it out, not enough. Benny's done the job, gets a single shot, and he takes his second championship in 2 years.
Absolutely unbelievable. Benny's overjoyed with that. Absolutely fantastic. That is some feat for someone who this time last year was just picking up his first title. I'm sure we'll see Jonas in many more finals. He's only 17. He's been in 2 ranking finals already this season, which is fantastic. Well, just a big thank you to all of you who have joined us